Seth Rogen is the Green Hornet. Are you smoking Pineapple Express? No, but for the most part, the Green Hornet is a very enjoyable, entertaining action film, action comedy. Now, the 3D in this film, I gotta say this first, is that for the most part, like 80% of the film is really good 3D, like really good, like Avatar slash Resident Evil Afterlife 3D. It's definitely not as good as those, but on some parts you don't notice the 3D at all, but then most part it's really good. So if you're gonna see this in 3D, I think it's worth it if you're paying the extra few bucks if you enjoy 3D. Otherwise, it's just as fun in 2D. Now the movie itself, it's mostly like watching Seth Rogen in Green Hornet cosplay. It's like if you're a fan of like Pineapple Express or Observe and Report, you'll really enjoy this film. It's if you're a pure Green Hornet fan, like if you loved the comics or the 60s TV show with Bruce Lee like I did, then you really won't like this. I mean, they kept Kato, his character for the most part, you know, true, but the Britt Reed character was really wow. It really is just Seth Rogen wearing a Green Hornet costume, and he can hold his own. He can fight for the most part, but yeah, it's really Seth Rogen co-wrote this movie, so it's definitely his humor and his style, and he really acknowledges that it's really absurd for him to be the Green Hornet at times, which is cool. But yeah, if you're a Green Hornet purist, you definitely will enjoy it. But if you throw out this being a Green Hornet adaptation and just, you know, take it for what it is, it has some really cool action. The jokes, for the most part, really funny. I mean, you'll definitely laugh. You'll definitely be like, holy crap, that's cool. But, you know, yeah. But, like, the acting-wise, like, Seth Rogen and Jay Chow, who played Kato, the dynamic with them, the chemistry was great. It was even better than other type of films like this, like Rush Hour with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. Way better than that. They're hilarious together. There's a part where, spoiler alert, they fight each other, and it was just hilarious and awesome at the same time. Cameron Diaz as Lenore Case, she mostly, this wasn't her most memorable movie for sure. She was mostly there for eye candy. She definitely had a strong feminine side to her, and she doesn't end up with either Britt or Kato at the end of the movie. But you know, mostly forgettable for the most part. Christopher Waltz, who known as Inglourious Basterds and as the Jew Hunter, really great. I really liked him as the villain as Chinovsky or Blinovsky, and he was really awesome. He was really funny, really sinister at times, and yeah, definitely really played a great villain in this film. Tom Wilkinson, who plays James Reed, Britt's father, was a dick for the most part. Yeah, they just really made him look like a dick, and yeah, he was alright, you know. Edward James Olmos, who plays Axford, who's mostly too serious to be in a film like this, but was really cool. Edward Furlong was in this, and there's also another cameo here that I really liked. James Franco was in it, and his cameo was awesome. It was really hilarious in the beginning of the film. But yeah, really good action, really good jokes. Definitely a good way to start out the year. It's like a good summer popcorn flick in the dead of winter. So I definitely have to say, if you're gonna see this, definitely see it in theaters. I have to say, like, if you don't have to see it in 3D, but definitely probably see it in a matinee. That's why I think it's definitely was worth seeing in the big screen. So I have to give my rating a Green Hornet. I give it a 3.5 out of 5. So it'd be like almost like with my rating system, like 2 thumbs up. I don't know, it's weird, but anyway. So I definitely recommend it if you like superhero comedy action films. So yeah, that's my review of the Green Hornet.